Design. Is that fine with all of you? Yeah. Can you see something on the screen?
Yes, sir.
So it's like chapter 2. It's a book of Naval Bajpai from Pearson. So it talks all about research design. So the topic given to me is very wonderful topic. And one needs to understand before the analysis stage. In the beginning of any research, what comes in the mind of a researcher is research design. So let's see step by step what is research design and what can we do using research design. Upon completion of this particular topic, you will be able to understand the steps in conducting research, understand the types of research design, learn the purpose and methods of conducting exploratory research, learn about descriptive research design, and also causal research design. So we are going to see three kinds of research design. One is exploratory, descriptive, and causal. Then establish the difference between all the three research methodology or research design. So that's what you are going to learn at the end of the session. And we will also demonstrate using Smart VLA software how to perform causal research. I will demonstrate. So when we talk about research, it is all about finding something, the absence of which may distort our ability to take informed decision. So this is a very basic definition of research. It's all about finding new things which is not available in the universe. And if we can find out such things, then we can take informed decisions. It's the ability to take informed decision through a systematic study. So research is a systematic study to take informed decision through various interrelated stages. So we will see all those stages also, interrelated stages also. There are 10 stages. We will see them one by one. And if you are writing research paper, if you are doing PhD, writing thesis, or if you are guiding some projects, what all steps are required to be taken by you? You need to learn them, you need to understand them. All the steps in research are interrelated, and no independent activity is launched without considering the decisions on the previous stages. So one has to really understand the problem identification to presentation of findings. So step 1 is problem identification, and the last step is presentation of findings. Every step is interlinked and interrelated. So let's see how they are interlinked. Which are the steps? There are 10 steps. Number 1, problem or opportunity identification. Number 2, decision maker and business research meeting to discuss the problem and opportunity. So number 1 is problem identification. Number 2 is problem opportunity dimensions. I will say this thing. Which are the dimensions? For example, I am giving you one example. Impact of Russia and Ukraine war on global economy. So this is an example of problem or opportunity identification. So some countries are looking at these as problem. Can you name few countries who are looking this as a problem? And some countries are looking at this event as an opportunities. Can you name? For example, China is looking at Russia-Ukraine war as an opportunity. They want to acquire Taiwan. The geopolitical situation they want to change, and they want to enter into the boundary of Taiwan, and they want to dilute the Taiwan into China. So they are looking at an opportunity. Whereas it's a big problem for the medical industry of Ukraine, because they were having huge international students for doing MBBS over there, for doing engineering over there. Now, their education sector will be badly hit. And what would be the impact of this war on different countries? So this is how a good researcher always look at problem and opportunity, and then he discussed the dimensions of it, how deep the problems are, how difficult those problems are. So he has to discuss. Number 3, define the management problems and subsequently the research problems. So what kind of management problem is involved? And from management problem, they need to find out research problem. After step number 3, prepare a proposal, formal research proposal, and introducing the dimensions of the problem. Step number 5, which are the various approaches to solve the problem. Number 6, fieldwork and data collection. Number 7, data preparation and data entry. Number 8, performing data analysis. Very important. This step is very important. You should be good at statistics. And after that, basically, we do understand these particular steps. Fieldwork, data collection, data preparation, data analysis, interpretations, and finally implementation, decision implementation. So these are the various stages and steps of doing research. Now my question to all of you, what is research design? Research design is a detailed blueprint. It's a detailed blueprint used to guide a research study towards its objective. So you should know the blueprint of your research. It's a framework. It's a framework. Now let us see. It's a chart. Is it visible? The chart is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So look at step number 1. Again, I am repeating. Problem or opportunity identification. Then dimensions of those problems. Come to the research problem. So general problem and research problem, both are different. Look at it. Do not get confused. This problem is general problem. Dimension of those general problems, and out of those general problems, find out research problem. For example, Ukraine-Russia war, impact of Ukraine-Russia war on global economy is a general problem. Then what is the dimension? How many countries across the globe is going to be affected out of it? It is like a dimension of the problems. And I want to know the impact of Ukraine-Russia war on GDP of India. This could be my research problem. So this is general. Out of general, I will find out the dimension, and from that I will identify my research problems. This is very basic thing one needs to understand. So now, once I have identified my topic, the impact of Russia-Ukraine war on the GDP of India, step number 3, what I will do? I will prepare a formal research proposal and I will introduce the dimension of my research problems. GDP in first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, GDP before war, GDP after war. So this kind of proposal I will prepare. And then the step 5 is approaches to research. Whether it is a causal research, it is a descriptive research, or it is an exploratory research. It could be all. Now, type of research, measurement and scaling, development of questionnaire, sample size and sampling techniques. So you have to decide all these things in step number 5. Types of research, 3 types of research designs are there: descriptive, exploratory, and causal. Measurement and scaling. So there could be 4 types of scale: nominal scale, ordinal scale, ordinal scale, ratio scale, and interval scale. So on which scale you are going to collect the data is also important. And based on your scale, you will prepare your questionnaire. And then determination of sample size, use a software called G-Power. And sampling techniques you need to decide. Most probably in your research paper, convenient research sampling, random sampling, stratified random sampling is used. I prefer quota sampling in almost all PhD research. That will give you good result. So in quota sampling, equal number of samples are collected from different geographical area of the research, so that the result will be more meaningful and we can generalize the result. And the end result will not be biased. So after step 5, you have to prepare your data analysis plan. So in step number 6, field work and data collection. So you will go and meet the respondents. You will have some interviews, some observations in the field, and then collect the data. So once the data is collected, data has to be tabulated in your Excel file or in your SPSS file. You have to do all those things. Then performing data analysis tool using data analysis statistical techniques and software like SPSS, SmartPLS, MOS, R, NView. There are n number of softwares. And once analysis has been made by you, you are supposed to do interpretation of results and presentation of findings. And finally, take some management decision and its implications. So these are the various stages of research process and research design. So you are supposed to do pilot study, exploratory research, secondary data exploration, background of the problem opportunity, theoretical model construction, very important. Can anyone tell me what is theoretical model? Very, very important. Look at this. Theoretical model. And based on theoretical model, you can frame your questions very easily. And based on your question, you can prepare your hypothesis Very, very important. How many type of analysis do you see on the screen? How many type of analysis do you see on the screen? A simple question, put in chat box. How many type of analysis do you see on the screen? Please put in chat box. And when you are doing bivariate analysis, on bivariate analysis, exploratory research design and descriptive research design you can apply. And here you can apply causal research design. Are you getting my point? So with bivariate data, you can use how many type of, on bivariate data, how many type of research design you can apply? On bivariate, on bivariate data, you can apply two research design, exploratory research design and descriptive research design. Whereas on multivariate analysis, which research design you can apply? Name the research design you can apply on multivariate. Causal. Yes. So this is something very important for all of you. Let us see all of them in detail now. So the process of business research starts with the problem or opportunity identification. The management of the company identifies the problem in the organization or in the environment. The management can identify the symptoms of the effects, understand the reasons, and systematic research has to be adopted. This required research should either be executed by a business research firm or a business researcher. Right? Now, my question to you, why I'm giving you few examples of problem identification. Why there is huge turnover? Why there is, what are the reasons of high turnover, high employee turnover in the company? What are the, or which are the reasons of employee attrition in the company? So here our question starts from where? Our question starts from where? Our question starts from which? Right? Which are the reasons? So who are leaving the company? Why they are leaving the company? How many questions I am asking? How many questions I am asking as a researcher? Which are the reason of employee turnover? Who are leaving? And why they are leaving? So when we are trying to give answer to which, who, why, when, where, we are trying to describe. We are trying to describe. So when we are trying to describe something, some phenomenon, such kind of research design is known as descriptive research design. Hope this first type of design is clear to you. I am asking all the participants, when we are trying to describe the population on a certain topic, that kind of research design is known as which research design? You can write down in chat box. When we are trying to describe, right? Hope this is clear to all of you. Yeah. Descriptive research design. Yeah, descriptive. Fine, fine. So descriptive research design is clear. आगे बढ़ते हैं. We have to make certain decision on the problem. Concern with decision maker and action oriented. Look at this particular model. This is what? Look at the heading. This is an example of what? Which kind of research design do you see in this theoretical model? So here is brand image, brand awareness, price, availability, after sales service. So these are main variables. These are what? These are main variable. And these main variables do have impact on buying intention. So just let me know from this is descriptive research design or something else. Brand image of the company affects my buying intention. Look at it. Brand image of the company affects my buying intention. Price of the, yes, Shamiksha ma'am has given answer. So it's an example of causal research design. If a product price is very high, it affects my buying intention. If a product price is lower, it affects my buying intention. My age, my gender, my income, they do also affect my buying intention. So it's an example of which kind of research design. Only Shamiksha madam has replied. What about other attendees? I want good interaction in chat box at least. So this is an example of causal research design. This is an example of how to write a hypothesis. Look at the hypothesis. So once this theoretical model is clear in your mind, how many hypotheses do you see over here? Can you tell me how many hypotheses do you see over here? How many hypotheses do you see over here? Please write down in chat box. How many? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let us see. Let us see 5 to 6. Good. Look at the 5 hypotheses. Brand image has a significant linear impact on the buying intention. Brand awareness has a significant linear impact on the buying intention. Price has a significant linear. Availability has a significant linear. After sales. And this is a statistical model. Look at the statistical model. Now I'm asking you one question. This is your Y variable. This is your y variable. This is your, so it is dependent. Dependent variable. And these are your independent variable. This is your x1. This is your x2. This is your x3. This is your x4. And this is your x5. So how many hypotheses you were having? 5 hypotheses. So how many variables are your x variable? 5. So x is your what? Cos, and y is your effect. Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you understand cause and effect? Brand image is a cause for intention. Brand awareness, price, they are cause for buying intention. So the price could be higher, or the price could be lower. If price is higher, my brand intention will be different. If price is lower, my brand intention will be different. So we can say that price is a cause and it has an impact on my buying intention. This thing should be clear to all of you. And this kind of research is known as causal research design. Look at the 6th hypothesis. All the 5 factors in combination have a significant linear impact on the buying intention. Together, this could be the 6th type of data. What kind of data? It could be nominal data, it could be ordinal data, it could be ratio, it could be interval scale. So type of research: exploratory, descriptive, and causal research. These 3 methods differ in terms of different aspects of conducting the research. Look at it. Can you see the chart? Can you see the chart?
Yes, sir.
Exploratory means you are exploring some previous research. It's your literature review. You are doing nothing new, but exploring whatever has been done. Whatever has been done, you are just exploring. Describing means whatever data available to you, you are describing them. And causal means whatever data available to you, how one data point is impacting on another data point. That's what you are measuring. So these are the 3 types of research design. Now I have given you one multiple choice question. Read it and then let me know what would be the probable answer. No. Just Exploratory research design. Look at it. As the name indicates, exploratory research is mainly used to explore the insights of the general research problems. And this is used for the following purpose. Number one, obtaining background information. Suppose if you have to gather background information of Russia-Ukraine war, what information you will gather? Tell me. I want to know from you. Put in chat box. Unmute and speak. No problem. Russia-Ukraine, impact of Russia-Ukraine war on global economy. Obtaining background information. What kind of background information? Yes. Let me know. What kind of... No, these are all purpose. No, C is not the purpose. The purpose, C is not the B and C is not the right answer. A is also all of them. The answer is all of them. Yeah. Increase in fuel price, oil rates increase. So ये सब data gather करेंगे आप, right? Background information. Impact on stock market, impact on GDP, impact on employment, impact on education, impact on global trade. क्या रिसोर्स भी एक्सपेंसिस हुए और क्या क्या बैकग्राउंड इंफॉर्मेशन गैदर कर सकते हैं. ह्यूमन लॉस, एक्सपेंडिचर ऑन सिक्योरिटी, मेडिकल, या impacted, right, Aditi Sharma ma'am, you are. So this is how you should start collecting background information. Background information. Good. I want to know more from all of you. Aditi madam has written so many things. RNK has given 1 point. Rahul Gosal sir says something. What about other delegates? So this is how we can obtain background information. How would you formulate? How Aditi ma'am can tell us, how will you be research problem? How will you formulate research problem? I will say impact of war on oil rates. And GDP. This could be a problem. What could be the variables? What could be the variables? Number one, what could be the variables? Oil price, GDP. Yes, GDP, oil price, GDP, then time frame, time series analysis भी हो सकता है. Time frame, countries, right? Commodity price. So whenever oil price increases, the commodity price also increases. Consumption goes down. So many things can happen. So we need to identify variables. And once variables are identified, you can develop hypothesis. So this is how exploratory research take place. Let's move one step forward. Look at the model. Yeah. Look at the refined theoretical model to measure the buying intention. Now, brand image, brand awareness, price, availability, after sales. So these were the variable initially we have identified. we added two more variables: store employee behavior and location of the store. They do also impact my buying intention. So ये सब input कहाँ से आएगा? All these inputs will come from where? ये input है. This is input. This is input. So from where we will get these inputs? ये भी input है. This is also input. So inputs comes from where? I am asking you. Inputs for causal research comes from where? Exploration. Yeah. So you have to explore. So exploratory research design comes first. Exploratory research design comes first, and then causal research design comes next. Look at it. So how you can methods of conducting exploratory research. So how can you explore secondary data analysis? You can gather information from social media, newspaper, website, blogs, podcastings, so many places. From so many places you can explore the data. So, yeah, right? Expert survey. You can meet what Rajat Sharma is doing. Can you tell me what Rajat Sharma is doing? Have you seen? Are you watching Rajat Sharma show? Aapki Adalat, yeah. So what he does? What he does over there in Aapki Adalat, what Rajat Sharma is doing? Expert survey. He will invite celebrity and he will ask question to them. They are those who are coming at Aapki Adalat, they are expert, and he does survey of those experts by asking certain questions. Yeah, he asks the deep controversial questions with survey method. He does actually expert survey. Good observations. Right. Now give me a moment. Give me a moment. What can you see on the screen? What can you see on the screen? Just want to know from all of you what is available on the screen. Okay, so I have to. Can you see focus group? Can you see a group of people now? Yeah. So this is something known as focus group interview. This is how one can take focus group interview. So in this picture, you can see these two people, they are taking interview. These two could be marketing research professor. They two could be from industry, market research industry. They could be the real marketer. These two could be consumer. These two could be manufacturer. So this is, they represent marketing, they represent marketing, they represent marketing. So they are all focus group. And these two gentlemen will ask them questions and they will reply. And this kind of process is known as what? This is known as what? focus group interview. I am showing you a picture of focus group interview. What does this picture indicate? Focus group, yeah, focus group interview. So if you want to collect data for Russia-Ukraine, impact of Russia-Ukraine war on global economy, who would be among your focus group respondent? Tell me, who would be among your focus group respondents? Suppose you are interviewer, you are taking interview of a group of people. So whom will you select in focus group interview? Just let me know. Whom will you select in focus group interview? If you have to gather data, please write down in chat box. Yeah, very good. Shamiksha madam, economist, importers. Yeah, good. Importers पे क्या effect आई? Economist पे क्या impact आई? Very good. They would be. Then who else? Importers, economists. Who else could be the focus group? Exporters, educational authorities, right? Absolutely right. Because a lot of students have stopped doing MBBS and engineering for Ukraine. So we will ask civilians, yeah, the banking representatives, absolutely, I do agree. So now, hope you have understood the meaning of focus group interviews. Superb. All the victims of the war, Aditi Sharma, absolutely true. Victims of the war would be in our focus group interviews. Experts from legal background as well. Yes, agree. International business experts who are involved into international business, importing and exporting with Ukraine, importing and exporting with Russia, like that. Right? In-depth interview means we will go. So whatever done by CBI, whatever done by CID, in-depth interview, I'll put over here. Who does in-depth interview? CID, CBI, FBI, whatever they do is an example of in-depth interview. Are you with me? Case analysis. So whatever happens in medical field, whatever happen in medical research, pharma research, invention of vaccination, COVID-19 vaccination is an example of what? Invention of COVID vaccination. COVID vaccine is an example of what? Case study. Trial basis. Yeah. Agree, madam. So whenever a patient comes to the doctor, what he does? Case paper. He will look at your history. He will look at your present treatment. So these are the important methods of conducting exploratory research. How many methods are important? This is not important. How many methods are there? to do exploratory research 5. Right? Let's move one step ahead. Secondary data we can gather from secondary source, expert survey, focus group interview, depth interview, case analysis. We have seen all these things. Classification of projective techniques, word association, completion tasks, construction tasks. This is not so useful. Next lecture would be completely on causal research. So in this particular session, I will complete descriptive research. As evident from the name, descriptive research is conducted to describe the business or market characteristics. Right? Cross-sectional and longitudinal will not discuss. Look at the 3. Comparison of 3. Let us look at this. I'm coming in 1 minute, coming back in 1 minute. Till then, you try to understand the difference between the 3. One, two, three. So exploratory research is conducted basically to understand the background of the problem. Descriptive research is conducted basically to understand the market characteristics or the problem characteristics. And conclusive or causal research is performed to understand the cause and effect relationship between variables. Is that clear to all of you? The second thing is problem, clarifying problem and its components. Problem is clearly defined and problem is clearly defined. So structure of exploratory is unstructured, descriptive is semi-structured, and causal is structured. This is the way I will take. So from exploratory research, the findings are inconclusive, and in descriptive and causal research, the findings are conclusive. So remember point number 1 and the last point as far as the difference between the 3 is concerned. Field work and data collection, data preparation, data analysis, interpretation, So these are the various stages. Let me share one more PPT with you in next half an hour. What can you see on the screen? What is visible on the screen? Book by Donald Cooper and Pamela Sindler. Buy this book, wonderful book, amazing book on research design. Earlier, I have shown you that Naval Bajpai book. Now look at this Cooper and Sindler. Let's see. What is the first step in research? What is the first step in research design or research? It is displayed on the screen. Facing problems. Yeah. Then once you are encountered problem, state problems. Identify the real problem. Yeah. So once you have identified the problem, you should be able to state the problems. Then propose hypothesis. Then reduce or deduce outcomes. Formulate rival hypothesis. Devise and conduct empirical tests. Draw conclusions. As a researcher, curiosity is very important. You should be good in sound reasoning, types of disclosure or discourse, exposition, argument, deduction, induction. So argument can be of two types, deductive and inductive. We'll see all of them. Deductive reasoning. See, picture is available and definition is also available to you. Deductive reasoning is difficult and expensive because so many people are involved into it. This is survey based, involves household interview. So deductive reasoning is survey based. So when population are there, whom to select, whom to interview, whom not to interview, it's all difficult job. Difficult and expensive. Inductive reasoning. Inductive. Why didn't sales increase during our promotional event? So this kind of question is asked by the researcher, then it is an inductive reasoning. And there could be an answer for that. Regional retailers did not have sufficient stock to fill customer requests during the promotional period. Strike of employees could be the reason. Hurry can close retail outlets. So inductive reasons. Question is there and answer is there. Question is also there and three answers are there. This is an example of inductive reasoning. Hope this is clear to all of you. Hope this is clear to all of you. Concepts, constructs, terms used in research. Concepts, constructs, conceptual schemes, operational definition, variables, propositions of hypothesis, theory, and model. Look at all of them. Once again, concept, construct, conceptual scheme, operational definition, variables, proposition, theory, models. We will see all of them one by one. What is a variable? Very important. What is a variable? What is a variable? It could be any event. It could be any act. It could be any trait, or it could be any characteristics. It could be any characteristics. So types of variable, dichotomous. Are you aware of variable? Are you aware of types of variables? Dichotomous means yes or no, true or false, male, female, employed, not employed. So these are the examples of dichotomous variable. Discrete. Discrete means you have multiple choice, ethnic background, educational level, religious affiliation, like that. Continuous, income, temperature, age is a continuous variable. So there could be independent variable also, predictor, which is known as predictor. So the concept of independent and dependent variable is widely used in causal research. Moderating variable, difficult terminology to understand for you. One entire lecture can be taken on moderating variable and intervening variable. One entire lecture. Then it comes to proposition of hypothesis. So hypothesis could be descriptive. It could be. So look at the description. In Detroit, our potato chip market share stands at 13.7%. So this is an example of descriptive research design. The outcome of descriptive research design. What question I should ask as a researcher to the general public? What is the market share for our potato chips in Detroit is a research question. This is a research question. This is a research question and this is answer. This is an example. The question starts from what? The question starts from what? So whenever we are asking what, why, when, where, it is an example of what? Which research design? It is an example of which research design? Descriptive research design. It is an example of descriptive research design. Are American cities experiencing budget difficulties? American cities are experiencing budget difficulties. So, relational hypothesis, correlational. Look at an increase in family income leads to an increase in percentage of income saved. So there is a cause-effect relationship. Bigger the family, bigger is the income. Smaller the family, smaller is the income. So there is a cause and effect relationship. So that's why it is known as relational hypothesis. The role of hypothesis. What is the role of hypothesis? Guide the direction of the study, identify relevant facts, suggest most appropriate research design, provide framework for organizing results and conclusion. That is the role of hypothesis. Strong hypothesis will be adequate, testable, and better than rivals. These are the three important characteristics of hypothesis. And these are the key terms in research you should learn. Argument, case, concept, construct, deduction, all these things. Control variable, dependent variable, independent variable, all these things you need to understand. So according to me, my first session is over here. And next 10 to 15 minutes, I am giving you for question answers. So exploratory and descriptive research design is over. In the next session, I will be taking causal research design using Smart PLS software. So how many of you have laptop right now with you? How many of? I can show you how to install Smart PLS software. Yeah, Aditi says yes. All of them. Savita ma'am says yes. So I will teach you how to install Smart PLS software. And we will draw a causal model also. That's great. That's great. So should we break for 10 minutes or some question and answers are there? Most welcome. I'm ready to answer them. And then after a break of 10 minutes, we will begin our session and I will teach you how to install Smart PLS software. And on that Smart PLS software, how to work. Suppose I will share one data file, Dr. Savita Punjabi ma'am, would you be able to provide that data file to all the participants?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we will work on that data file. Hands-on working on some data file will make you understand how to do a causal research.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Yeah, I'm sending you the data.
Yeah.
So are there questions, queries? Please feel free to ask.
Participants, any queries? Okay, we'll join again at 4:30.
Perfectly fine. Perfectly.
Yeah. Exactly at 4:30. Please don't leave the session. Participants are requested. We'll join again at 4:30.
And during that gap, I am sharing data file. So all of you can install that data file on your laptop.
Yes, sir. I'm sharing it on the group. Sir will send me the file. I'll share it on the group. Please keep it installed on your laptops.
I would like to start small interaction with all of you. And after next 5 minutes, we can start the official session. Neetu ma'am says yes.
Yes, sir.
How many of you have publication in Scopus and ABDC listed journal? What can you see on the screen? Can you see some word file on the screen? Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So look at it. 1 week hands-on workshop on Smart PLS for publication in ABDC and Scopus journal. What would be the learning outcome? To impart practical hands-on training for publication in journals of repute, to analyze, interpret, and report results into research paper from software, selection of theoretical model and extension of the model, selection of journals and submission process, RACH index, I index. Features would be like online training on Zoom platform with dataset and PPT will be given to you. Recorded version of video will also be given to you for lifetime access. Joint publication opportunity with resource person means me, myself, and 1 month license of the latest Smart PLS software free of cost. And these are the day-wise plan. Every day in the evening or in the morning, 7 to 8:30, 90 minutes. And these are all topics which we can cover. This is what we can cover. How many of you have heard about this software? How many of you have heard about this software? Shavita ma'am says, yeah, I have heard. Neetu Kapoor madam says, yes. And how many of you have used it on a particular data set? How many of you, or I request Dr. Savita Punjabi ma'am to organize these kind of online workshop of maybe 10 hours, but in 10 hours, it's not even 10 hours, it's somewhere around 8-9 hours. But in that 8-9 hours, the participants would be able to write a good research paper and they can publish into Scopus ABDC journals. And they will really emerge as a good guide, good researcher. And I'm going to demonstrate. This is basically Smart PLS is used for causal research design. And I will demonstrate using software in the second session. So it is 4:31. So we can start it officially. I'm just waiting for the announcement from the organizer and I will start demonstrating my stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, we can start.
Yeah, we can start. So what can you see on the screen present?
Google.
Yeah, now I will type over here. Download Smart PLS. That's all. Can you see where I am?
Yes.
Look at here. Click over here. Click on the link. Click on the link. Do along with me. Do along with me. What can you see on the screen? Are you all doing with me? Please be highly interactive in chat box. How many of you are doing along with me? Brushali madam says yes, sir. Many participants should write down. Keyur Limbashia is telling yes. I am putting this link directly into chat box. I have put that link into chat box. Bhavika. Click over here, Windows 64-bit. My speed is okay? Am I taking you slowly and gradually to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Click on Windows 64-bit. Yeah? Anything? Done. Click on Windows 64-bit and you will get one exe file downloaded. You will get smartpls4 underscore windows dot 64 dot exe. Aditi says 128 MB. I don't understand what is 128. Now, once the exe file is downloaded in your computer, just write down in chat box. Download it. That word you have to write down. Download it, then write down download it. Work in progress. कर दो ना, कर दो. हाँ, अप्रूव कर दो ना, कर दो, साइन बैक कर भेज देना. तो मेरा ईमेल आ गया ना तेरे पास. ठीक है, दे दूंगा, दे दूंगा. How many? Please write down downloaded in chat box. If you have downloaded SmartPLS 4 on your hard disk. No response. The process is going on. You should know how to install the software. Participants, yeah. Work in progress. It depends upon your memory and speed. How much RAM do you have? So download it. Others are telling working. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Niharika, yeah, downloaded. Now double click. If you have downloaded, then double click on that particular file. So double click on that downloaded file, exe file, click on next, and finally click on finish. Right? Do that task. Good amount of Aditi says, Shadab, Niharika, Pooja madam, good. Good. Now exe file, Keyur, double click on the exe file. Yeah, double click on the, it's asking for license type, no problem. It's asking for, you just, Niharika, you need to share your screen so that I can guide. Niharika can share your screen. I have stopped my host can enable Niharika to share her screen. You can give trial. Niharika can share the screen and I will guide rest all the participants. Host can enable.
Yes, Niharika ma'am, you can share your screen now.
Shadab Sheikh, you can double click on the exe file and you can install the software. How many options are showing Niharika? So in case of Aditi Sharma, it is telling it's not the verified app by Microsoft. So first of all, Niharika, are you sharing your screen? There could be three options. So trial options, license key, you should select trial option. But it would be better if someone can at least share the screen. Yeah, Niharika has started sharing. Click on Windows 64-bit. Niharika, click on Windows 64-bit application. It's whose screen it is? Click on Windows 64-bit application. One is already installed by you or what? Your processing is, have you go to download folder on your computer? I think you have already downloaded it. Can you show me your My Computer icon in your Windows Explorer? Aditi, you are downloading from Microsoft Store, right? That's why it is not supporting. You have to go to Google website and got workspace. Dr. Shavita says, very good, got workspace, super. What happened, Niharika, with you? Can I see at least one successful installation of the software? One successful installation of software. For causal research, this is a must. Okay, Michael, it is taking you to the, yeah, you have to select student license or free 30-day trial. You have to select free 30-day trial. So the license key will go to your email ID. Select it and then it will ask you for email ID. Keyur, can you share your screen? Keyur, can you share your screen? I will guide you for the rest of the steps. You have to choose free 30-day trial. Niharika. Acha. You are using phone. I have to stop my screen sharing, right?
Are you able to see?
No, I am able to see my big screen actually. I'm not able to see your screen.
Sir, I think you have to stop sharing.
I have to stop.
Sharing. Click on stop share. Sir.
I am doing that, but not able to stop.
Yes, now it's done.
Is it done?
Yes, sir. It's done.
So 30-day free trial you have to select and you have to give your email ID. So on your email ID, the license key will come. On your email ID, license key will come.
Yes, sir, I have got and I have saved it in the workplace, a new folder.
Great.
So I can share
So
this.
can you share? Please share this.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful,
Host.
Dr. Savita. Yeah.
Yeah, Rushali madam, host disabled participants screen sharing.
And I request you, Dr. Savita ma'am, to organize online evening workshop of 6 days in which I can teach everything to all the participants. And I will make them unable to write at least one research paper in Scopus or ABDC journal.
So, ma'am, you
yes,
can
sure.
try now.
Convenient time that you will be able to take the sessions means like I am Dr. Neetu Kapoor,
Yeah.
in charge principal of the college. So if you could suggest the timings, means the dates, so accordingly we can start planning.
The timing could be 7 to 8:30 in the evening. Generally, we all are free during this time.
Yes.
Or
And
it could be 6 to 7:30, or it could be 7 to 8:30. Any one slot out of that.
okay. And dates
Dates
tentative.
you can decide. We can start from tomorrow also. We can start after date. I can suggest you 14 onwards.
14
14.
November.
Yeah, 14 November or
No,
20.
we won't finish this only. This is getting over by 17th, I think.
Then first week of December.
Okay, sir.
First week of December, we can launch it.
Okay, sir.
And make it popular across the country. 100 participants should come.
Yes, sir. Sure. Definitely, sir.
So, Dr. Savita ma'am, could you just share your screen?
Sir, it's not allowing.
No problem. So now I should start demonstration of the software because I have already installed on my computer.
I have shared my screen.
Yeah. Superb. So here you have to click on choose workspace. Here, no, not here. Click on cancel. At your left hand, choose workspace. You have not selected. Click here. Now select one folder in C column. Select OS C column. Select C column. And here create one folder. Create one folder, a new folder, write down some name. Yeah. Double click on it. Double click on it and
Yes.
select folder. Click on select folder. Click on select folder. At the bottom of your right hand corner, click on select folder. Now that will come over here. Look at C colon NKPLS4. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Now let us learn from your screen only. Click on new project. Click on new project.
Sir, new project.
It is at the top of your, it is at the
Yes,
top of,
yes.
yeah. Click on new project. Write down TAM model. No. TAM model. TAM model. Now click on create. Did you get it? At the left hand corner, import data file and create model. So click on import data file. Click on import data file. And the TAM file which I have said before the break, please select data file. Where is the file? Where did you store the file, data file which I gave?
I did not receive any data file. Rushali madam?
Ma'am, it is shared in WhatsApp, that RM group. Should I send you on email? Your email is on.
I'll take it on email, no problem.
So very small demo I will show you, but you will really enjoy this particular software. It's amazing software. I am going to submit 2 to 3 research papers in ABDC B category journal using this particular software.
Sir, can I ask one question here? I'm Dr.
Please.
Bhavika.
Yes,
Sir,
Dr. Bhai.
During my PhD work, I have already started working on this for this particular software, but it's allowed only for the few of the, I think, variable or few of the respondent are there, right, for the data value. It is
That
not
is-
allowed more than, I think, 50 or something.
No. That is because you have used student version of the software. It can allow.
Yeah, free priorities.
Yeah. That's why you have to purchase license. You have to purchase license of this software.
So it's some cost is required for that.
No,
right?
2000 per month. 2000 per month.
Okay, fine, sir.
Yeah. Click on import. Click on import.
Thank you.
So now you can see that how many records are there?
Yes.
253 records.
Yes.
And how many indicator, how many variables are there?
9.
9 variable are there. Count intention 1, intention 2, intention 3, PU1, 2, 3, PE1, 2, 3. So now here we are going to create a causal model. So click on back at the top. Yeah, click over there. Now click on create model. Click on create model. Below TAM model, it is here. Yeah, click over there, create model. Here, TAM model, and from model type, select PLSM model. Select PLSM model. Here you can give file name, technology acceptance model. Type full name, technology acceptance model. Write down technology acceptance model. Now click on save. Now select intention 1, 2, and 3 together. Select intention 1, 2, and 3 together. Drag and drop them in this white canvas. All 3 together. Yes, you have done correctly. Now write down, type intention over here. Intention to use over here. Intention, type full. Intention to use. Intention to use. Press enter. Press enter. So now all the data which are stored in this data file for these 3 variable came over here. Now select it and take somewhere over here in the middle. Bring this in the middle. Yeah. Bring it, move towards right. Take it towards right. Bus, perfect. Bus. Take it over here. Leave it now. Now select PU1, PU2, and PU3. Similarly, select PU1, PUT, and PU3. Drag. All the three should be selected together. Drag them and drop in the white canvas. Likho perceived usefulness. Write down perceived usefulness.
Pursue.
Perceived, P-E-R. Perceived, P-E-R-C-E-I-V-E-D. Perceived. Perceived usefulness. Press enter. Take it little bit towards right side. Not that much, not that much. Bring there. Go towards left side. Take it little left. Yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now select PU3, PE1, 2, 3. Select 3 together. Drag and drop. Yeah. Perceived ease of use. Perceived, P-E-R-C-E-I-V-E-D. Perceived ease of use. Enter. Yeah. Correct. Take it little bit left side. Little left. No. Not that much. Exactly in the same situation. Yeah. Wait, that arrow is coming. It indicates that it is aligning. Like, yeah. Leave it here. Perfectly fine. Now, connect arrow is there at the top of the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 number of button at the top of the toolbar. Look at the 6th number. Yeah, 6th number. Yeah, this one. Click over here. Now, your arrow should start from perceived usefulness and the arrow should connect intention to use. Click and drag. Yeah. Perfectly fine. Yeah. Very good. Similarly, do for perceived ease of use to intention to use. This another one. No, not like that. No, wrong. Leave it. You should start from perceived ease of use to intention to use. From here to intention to use. Right. Connect properly. Yeah, yes. Now tell me, my intention to use technology is dependent on perceived usefulness or not? My intention to use technology is dependent on perceived usefulness or not? My intention to use technology is dependent on perceived ease of use or not? In that case, perceived usefulness is a cause and intention to use is an effect. Perceived ease of use is a cause and intention to use is an effect. Do you agree with me, all of you? Do you agree with me, all of you? Please write down in chat box. Yeah. Yes. Be responsive in chat box. I am coming back in 1 minute. Look at the chart. Observe the chart.
तुम्ही लोग मला काम करत देत नाही विसरायचं.
What you come is not.
अरे ते प्रकाशला फोन करा यार जरा सकाळपासून
Good. I'm back here now. Now click on calculate. Click on calculate button. All of you are doing along with this exercise. आप सब कर रहे हैं. How many of you are doing along with me? Rushali says yes, she is doing. What about? Yeah, so many people are doing. Great, super. Now click on consistent PLS algorithm. Click on consistent PLS algorithm. Click on start calculation. Click on start calculation. At the bottom of your right hand. No, click on path. Yeah, click start calculation. Now, can you see some values? Look at this 0.45, 0.293. Can you see some values? Look at the value 926, 969. Perceived usefulness. Can you see it? So what is the meaning of this value 45? So perceived usefulness has 45% effect on intention to use. Perceived ease of use has 29% impact on intention to use. Do you get it? Do you get it? And this is a value 0.40 is the R square. This 0.45 is the beta. 0.29 is the beta. These are all cross loadings. Cancel, click on cancel. Is it yours or mine? Hope, do you understand? Do you understand something how to create causal research model, causal research design? So this kind of research is known as causal research design. Yeah, I will explain numbers. So 45% is the correlation between perceived usefulness and intention to use. 29% is the correlation between perceived ease of use and intention to use. Right? So out of these two variables, perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use, which one has more strong relationship with intention to use? Tell me in the chat box. Usefulness, yeah, because 45% correlation is there. Because 45% correlation is there. What is the meaning of 0.40? So both variable together, both variable perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use together, they do explain intention to use or variation in intention to use up to 0.40%. So numbers are clear, number 1, number 2, and number 3. And these are known as outer loading. 926, 969, 965. These are all outer loading. The minimum value of outer loading, the minimum value of this outer loading should be 0.708. 0.708. Click on back button. Click on back button. Yes, click on, do you want to save before closing? Yes, say save. Click on back, you have done that. Click on this technology acceptance model. Double click. Now calculate over here. Click on calculate. Click on consistent PLS bootstrapping. Click over there. Click at the bottom. Nothing is coming. See 0, 0, 0 everywhere, right? Now click over here. Outer model. What you want to display? Report. What report you want? Or click on open report. Click on open report. Click on open report. Open report. Where it is, search it. Click over there. Can you see something on your left hand corner? Now, outer model, change values over here in the drop down. P, instead of P value, select below the outer model, there is P value. Look at your canvas at your right hand side. Outer model is there, outer model. So instead of P value, select outer weight and P value. Select it. Now you can see values are coming over here. Now in inner model, go to inner model, select path coefficient and P value. Okay, and highlights of path. Highlights of path, use relative values. See, what does this P value means? If it is less than 0.05, we can say that PU1 has a significant relationship with perceived usefulness. Now, what is the meaning of this blue circle? What is the meaning of blue? What is the meaning of yellow? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me the meaning of blue and yellow? Can anyone tell me the meaning of blue, oval shape or blue circle and rectangle yellow? So yellow is observed variable. Yellow is what? What is yellow? Please write down in chat box. Yellow is, yeah. Dr. Savita, you are right. Blue is a combo of all subvariables, right? So this is known as construct. Observable, yeah. So whatever data available in your data file, is represented by yellow rectangles, and these are your observed variable for which you have gathered the data, जिसके लिए आपने data gather किया. And blue is your unobserved variable. Blue is your unobserved variable, and yellow is observed. Observed and unobserved. Observed and unobserved. Remember like that. So now yellow is what? Observed or unobserved? Yellow is what? Observed variable or unobserved variable? Observed variable, yeah. And blue is what? Blue is what? Unobserved variable. Yeah. Now tell me the hypothesis. Can anyone write down an hypothesis in chat box? I am giving you 3 to 5 minutes time for an hypothesis. Please share the screen, or I can share my screen. I have the software.
Sir, I'll share the screen just a
Yeah, I have the software with me, and I have one more complex model, 2 complex model I have prepared, and I will share with you. Today, last 15 minutes will be very interesting for you. So yeah, Savita madam has put up PU1 has a significant impact on intention to use. Not PU1, only PU. Not PU1, only PU, perceived usefulness. Okay, good. That's a perfect hypothesis. That's a perfect hypothesis. Can you tell me the second hypothesis? और कुछ है तो P has significant impact on intention to use. Absolutely, both the hypotheses are clear, perfect. So this is a cause. इसमें cause क्या है और effect क्या है? What? Which are the cause and which is the effect in this model? Unmute and speak. Put in chat box. No problem. Q and P are cause, right? Absolutely right. And intention is effect. Perfectly fine, Dr. Savita Punjabi. Wonderful response from your side. All participants should be clear about what we are discussing in an online mode. Now clear on path coefficient. At the left-hand corner, click on left-hand corner, click on path coefficient. The first item, final result. Yeah. Path coefficient, not here above. First one, below graphical output. Yeah, path coefficient. See 45 and 29, which was displayed on the screen. Is available over here now. Now copy to Excel. Click on copy to Excel. Click on copy to Excel. No, don't do that. Copy to Excel. Click on copy. Yeah, click over here. Now go to Excel. Open Excel. Open Excel. Click on new worksheet. Click on new worksheet. Paste it over here. Paste it over here. Now select all. Select all. Select only, not all, only those 3 lines. Select only those 3 lines. Press Ctrl C. Ctrl C. And take it to the MS Word. Take it to the MS Word. MS Word. Click on Word 2016. Press Ctrl V. Press Ctrl V on your keyboard. Now select this particular rectangle. ये rectangle को select करो और यहाँ पे जाओ. ये टेबल ये लेआउट में पहला वाला लेआउट सिलेक्ट करो. फर्स्ट लेआउट. हाँ, ये सिलेक्ट करो. आ गया. नाउ राइट क्लिक इन बिटवीन द सीट्स. इसको राइट क्लिक करो. हाँ, राइट क्लिक करो. go to no, not like that. Deselect करो. Deselect. एस्केप करो. वापस उस बटन पे क्लिक करो. वो रेक्टेंगल पे. हाँ, उस पे क्लिक करो. Click in between the table and auto fit to window. आ गया. Everything is coming now. You can see everything. Now this p values are less than. 2 बार हो गया आपसे. No problem. ये p value less than hypothesis लिखिए. टाइप कीजिए hypothesis below the table. Below the table, type the hypothesis. Perceived ease of use, perceived ease of use has significant relationship with intention to use. बस अभी इसका अगर आपको इंटरप्रिटेशन लिखना है तो नीचे लिखिए इंटरप्रिटेशन. Since the p value is less than 0.05, since the p value is less than 0.05, we accept the we support the hypothesis. So इसमें cause क्या हुआ, effect क्या हुआ, आपको पता चलना चाहिए. The t value is also 5.46. The beta coefficient is 2.93. तो इसको रिसर्च में एक लिखने का तरीका भी होता है. ये मैंने आपको बहुत सिंपल बताया, वेरी सिंपल. सो हाउ टू पुट, ये टेबल कैसे फॉर्मेटिंग करने का, रिसर्च पेपर में टेबल कैसे लिखने का, हाउ टू राइट डाउन हाइपोथेसिस, ये इंटरप्रिटेशन मैंने सिंपल लिखवाया 1 लाइन में. पूरा पैराग्राफ बना के कैसे लिखने का, एवरीथिंग कैन बी टॉट इन एन ऑनलाइन वर्कशॉप. सो दिस इज बेसिकली ए कॉज इफेक्ट रिलेशनशिप और कॉजल रिसर्च बता दिया. नाउ कैन आई शेयर माय स्क्रीन एंड कैन आई शो माय मॉडल्स टू यू?
Yes, sir. I'll
You
stop
have-
sharing.
Yeah, I want to demonstrate my research work which I have done for B category journals.
So now you can share.
Yeah. Can you see the model? Can all of you see the model?
Yes, sir.
So इसमें ये क्या है? Employee turnover propensity. What is this? Employee turnover propensity. Social exclusion at workplace. Social exclusion at workplace. अगर आपको आपके वर्क प्लेस पे लोग मिलते नहीं है. न्यूरोटिज्म, परसीव्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल सपोर्ट, ये सब क्या है? ये सारी चीजें क्या है? एम्प्लॉय रेसिलिएशन, ये क्या है सर? C stands for what? Cause. C stands for what? Cause. And E stands for what? Effect. Hope you are understanding now. ये बहुत बड़ा मॉडल है और इसमें मॉडरेटेड मीडिएशन भी है. ये मीडिएटर है दोनों. एसी और ईटीपी के बीच में कौन आ रहा है? टेल मी, हु कम्स बिटवीन एसी एंड ईटीपी? Who comes between SE and ETP? POS and NE? Yes or no? Right? So this is, if you want to be a good researcher, if you want to really develop your capacity, then you should learn this software for 10 hours. 10 घंटे में मैं पूरा स्कोपस एबीडीसी में रिसर्च पेपर कैसे लिखने का, एनालिसिस कैसे करने का सब सिखा दूं. And in fact, you can do a co-authorship with me also, no problem. I am open for guiding you and to be your co-author, and I can select a good journal for you, and publication is my responsibility. I will also go to calculate, consistent PLS, start, and you can see the result. Do you see the result? Do you see the result on the screen? Yeah. So many things we can do over here. So many things we can do over here. Then I have another model. I have another model. Can you see the another model? Look at the model. Wonderful, beautiful paper. You want to see the paper? You want to see the paper? How many of you are interested to see the paper which has been written by? मैं just बताता हूँ अभी आपको पेपर भी शेयर करता हूँ. Can you see the paper on the screen? Can you see the paper on the screen? Yeah. Look at the paper written by 3 authors together. So research is all about collaboration. You have to collaborate with people. So in my paper, Dr. Subhra Johari from my earlier institute was co-author. She is very good in English. She is very good in plagiarism removal. And I am very good at data analysis. This is a model. Can you see the model? Look at the model. Look at the data, how to put table, what is HTMT ratio, what is Cornell-Lecker criteria. This is how hypothesis testing is done. So many things, VIF, F square. This is a model which we are supposed to bring from the software. This is moderation mediation chart. This is moderated mediation results. Specific indirect effect, predictive relevance, important performance metrics. This is ABDC A category paper. So अगर ऐसा paper अगर if you want to write down such a great paper, then you need to learn this software first. And I can teach you on my research paper based data also.
Sir, one question.
Yes, yes.
Like we have to decide with the variables properly first.
Yes, yes, we have to.
And then only we can move ahead with the model.
Absolutely, absolutely. And those variables will come from literature review.
Yes. And sir, if at all we want, means maximum 5 factors should be considered. 5
No, no,
variables.
it's not like that. In Smart PLS, it supports 10 also, 12 also.
But that model would be too large, na?
Yes, yes, of course, it will be too large.
Okay. And on the basis of that variable, we have to make the statements.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So I think in the first week of December, let me see the calendar. We can start from 5th of December to 10th of December, 5 to 10 December. If Madam is keen to launch this FDP online, FDP on Smart PLS, then I can share the proposal one.
Yes, yes, sir. We'll think over, yes, sir.
Yeah. From 5 December to 10 December, and not more than 50 participants. We should not take 51.
Yes.
Yeah, only 50 should be allowed, and rest all the things I will discuss with you.
Ji, sir.
So any question, query, please feel free to ask me. Last 5 to 10 minutes, I am available to you.
Participants, if you have any questions, please.
And request to share the recordings with me as well.
Yes, yes. No questions.
Sir has explained in a very simple and lucid manner everything,
Yes,
and
yes,
hands-on training is also given, so we are very clear about the concept.
yes, ma'am. So then should we conclude?
We can conclude, we can conclude.
Yeah, over to Farida, ma'am.
Yes, madam. On behalf of Bharat Friends Association, Bharat College of Arts and Commerce, I extend a really hearty vote of thanks to our guest speaker, our resource person, Dr. Keyur and M. Nayak, sir, who spared his time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion. Today, we really had a good opportunity to learn a new software which will be really helpful for our research papers to be published in Scopus Journal. And sir has given us an opportunity that he will also help us by being a co-author. So sir, we are very much highly obliged by your such a wonderful gesture. On behalf of all the participants, all the organizing team, I'm really thankful to you for being so generous and sharing everything with us so openly. Thank you very much, sir, on behalf of all of us. So participants, we are concluding with today's program. The link of the feedback.
Yeah, please fill the feedback form. Rushali, madam, please share the link.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just share this.
All the participants kindly are requested to fill the feedback form. And again, tomorrow we'll be meeting for the first session. Yes, thank you everyone. Thank you all the participants for being so patient. I hope you are enjoying the session and you are learning a very good things from it.
Ma'am, we have not got link for the second session till now.
Yeah, ma'am, we
Yes,
are
ma'am.
sharing. We are sharing.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Participants, the link has been shared. Kindly fill your feedback, please. And after filling your feedback, we'll leave for the session. And again, tomorrow, same time, we'll be meeting. You'll get your link on the registered email ID. Thank you so much. Thank you all.